It has taken 30 years for the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope project to reach this point. The most potent telescope of its kind was launched from Kourou in French Guiana. The universe is already more beautiful and mysterious than humanity could have ever imagined, even before NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has fully opened its eyes. On Charon, Pluto's largest moon, the telescope has found hydrogen peroxide, a startling discovery NASA never wanted us to know. This far-off cold rock is inexplicably covered in the same material we use to treat wounds. Why are they keeping it so secret? Pay attention, since the truth may alter our perception of the cosmos. Peroxide is discovered on Charon by NASA. NASA's fancy James Webb Space Telescope has been playing detective once more, but they don't want you to know. Everyone is talking about what it discovered on Charon, Pluto's largest moon. Don't worry, we're not discussing aliens, rather, we're discussing some strange phenomena that are baffled scientists. That's what they would like you to believe, anyway. The shocking thing is that what they discovered has the potential to alter our understanding of the solar system. They may not yet be prepared to divulge some details. First, let's talk about Charon. It's a massive ice-covered boulder that floats next to Pluto in the far-off emptiness of the Kuiper Belt, a region where the warmth of the sun is essentially a myth. About half the size of Pluto, these two are essentially best buddies, orbiting together in the frigid depths of space because they are so far apart, more than 3 billion miles. Thanks to a 2015 flyby from NASA's New Horizons mission, scientists already knew that Charon was full of water ice, but until recently, the specifics were very unclear. If you're wondering why this isn't making the headlines, the answer is simple: that's how science operates. It burns slowly. There are only small steps toward comprehension rather than a great, shocking discovery. Although NASA isn't trying to conceal anything, they are aware that the typical individual won't be overly excited about a finding using hydrogen peroxide. However, the major moments are preceded by these ordinary discoveries. They lay the foundation for what we know about space and pave the way for the exciting breakthroughs that everyone hopes to see. The implications of this revelation for space in general are what make it so fascinating. Big planets, bright stars, and possibly even a few extraterrestrials come to mind when we think about space. However, there is also a lot of odd, surprising chemistry in space. It resembles a massive laboratory where substances that appear virtually out of place are created by radiation and harsh circumstances. Of all things, hydrogen peroxide producing on a moon coated in ice that is never warmed by the sun. The strange chemistry of space like that is what excites scientists. Carbon dioxide is a little more enigmatic now. In contrast to hydrogen peroxide, which is produced when radiation strikes water, carbon dioxide does not arrive suddenly. Scientists believe meteor collisions could be the cause. Imagine gases held beneath the ice being released and a meteorite from space crashes into Charon's surface. In the early solar system, these impacts would have occurred far more frequently, therefore the carbon dioxide may be a remnant from billions of years ago. Giving us hints about what Charon's early surroundings would have been like is similar to discovering an old item. The notion that these far-off, chilly, and apparently dead locations are still active is what makes all of this so captivating. They are more than just inert rocks drifting through space, they have chemistry, change over time, and contain hints about the past that are beyond our comprehension. Although carbon dioxide and hydrogen peroxide may appear insignificant, they are indicators of processes that are going on even in the coldest regions of our solar system. It is impossible to overestimate the significance of locating these compounds. They provide information on the conditions on Charon's surface, its radiation exposure, and potential impact formation. Scientists can use this information to create models of the evolution of Charon and other bodies like it. Nor is it solely about Charon. Other moons, dwarf planets, and even comets with comparable conditions may be affected by this type of study. We can learn more about the universe itself by comprehending the chemistry at work in these distant locations. It's also important to remember that advancements like this demonstrate how amazing our technology has gotten. Consider this: a few decades ago, Pluto appeared as a hazy dot on our telescopes. From billions of miles distant, we are now examining the chemical composition of its moon. We can now view the cosmos in ways that were previously unthinkable thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, which is revolutionary. It is simply astounding that we can detect something as particular as hydrogen peroxide on a moon that is hardly visible from Earth. Tracing elements and molecules on a frozen moon may seem like a tiny scientific endeavor, but the ramifications are enormous. We learn more about the workings of the universe with each molecule we find. It contributes to the resolution of the major questions: how did the solar system form? How did moons and planets change over time? Would the circumstances we observe on Charon be present somewhere else, possibly even in a planet that could sustain life? Scientists are motivated to keep pushing the envelope, exploring new areas, and examining even the smallest hints by questions like these. Charon is only a single part of a much bigger whole. It tells the tale of our position in the cosmos and how our solar system fits into the great cosmos. No matter how tiny, each finding is like a sentence in that story, slowly revealing a story that spans billions of miles and billions of years. It's simple to ignore these minor actions and concentrate solely on the significant, newsworthy events. The major moments, however, would not occur without these little steps. Their underpinnings are innumerable discoveries, such as this one. More about Charon is revealed by NASA's latest telescope. What did they observe that alters our perception? NASA's Webb telescope has uncovered hidden mysteries on Charon. The discoveries made by the Webb telescope are only the first step. Not just on Charon, but throughout the entire Kuiper Belt and beyond, there is a ton of uncharted territory out there. This is a huge uncharted area of space, a frontier that is just now starting to uncover its mysteries. It serves as a reminder that we still have a lot to learn and a lot to discover, even inside our own solar system. More questions come up as we learn more, and we become more aware of how much more has to be discovered. These kinds of discoveries are what sustain the spirit of exploration. They serve as a reminder that it is worthwhile to explore even the coldest and most remote regions of our solar system. They contain information that has the power to alter our perception of everything, including the fundamental mechanisms governing the cosmos and the beginnings of our solar system. That extensive exploration includes the discovery of carbon dioxide and hydrogen peroxide on Charon. It serves as a reminder that there is always more to learn, a step ahead, and a piece of the puzzle. What else might be discovered by the James Webb Space Telescope? Maybe even more intricate chemistry or clues to procedures we haven't even thought of yet. Every new observation presents a chance to grow, learn, and continue our exploration. We are only beginning to explore the vast expanse of the universe. Every new finding advances our understanding of our place in the universe, and the story of Charon, Pluto, and the entire Kuiper Belt is still being written. Our latest cosmic investigator, the James Webb Space Telescope, has chosen to give Pluto another look. And you know what? It appears that there are secrets hidden under the small ball of ice that we believed we had worked out, maybe an ocean, perhaps life. Interesting things are starting to happen. Let's examine why the most neglected underdog in the world may still have a chance. Pluto and a number of other frozen objects congregate in the Kuiper Belt. As it happens, Pluto has a fascinating backstory.